Hey guys, before we get into this video, make sure you guys please is going ahead and hitting that subscribe button. We're going to be dropping way more and much content. I'll just be having to record a lot without being able to upload. So there's going to be a lot of fire and dope content coming soon, especially with the Brown season coming up. So I really appreciate it if you guys go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Welcome back, guys. It's your boy Will here, and today we're going to be discussing our not breakout, but our wide receiver going into his sophomore year, Donovan Jones. Before we get into this video, make sure you please like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. Follow my Twitter, follow my Instagram, and if you're interested in 2K videos, basketball, or any type of content like that, follow my main channel and Will the GOAT. And we're going to get into it, our expectations and what we can see out of Donovan Jones. Okay, so this is going to be like a kind of like a 2-video type of thing. But Donovan Jones is something that I could go and I need to go into full depth on what we can see out of him and what we can do for him. Now, with having Donovan Jones is like having a luxury. Nobody knew that a 6th-round pick like him was going to work out. So now that we have Odell and Jarvis coming up on contracts, now it's kind of like hey, Donovan Jones could be their replacement, or you never know. Now, I personally love Odell and Jarvis. I kind of want them to still stay on the team, even though I know it's probably unrealistic. I really do want them to stay on the team. I don't like hearing that it's unrealistic that they can stay. But best way they could do that is winning the Super Bowl. Keep it, bringing it back, running everybody back. Best way they could do that. But it's Donovan Jones. So Donovan Jones had stepped up a little bit while Odell was out, really filling that Z receiver role. With doing that and running those deep balls, he had that game-winning touchdown on the Bagels, against the Bagels. He also had a couple of just nice breakout long runs and a lot of big touchdown plays. Now, Donovan Jones in training camp has been completely lighting it up. Every time I check in on training camp, and I'm going to drop a training camp video today. Well, not today. I'm going to record one today. Every time I check in on training camp, I'm hearing of Donovan Jones lighting it up. Baker Mayfield said he looks amazing. All reports is that he looks amazing. Now, we did hear this about Harrison Bryant last year, and Harrison Bryant was much better than we thought. But Donovan Jones has been lighting it up. Making legendary catches, great catches, catching the balls, just being everywhere, just being an absolute monster in training camp. Now, with being that, we're going to really see how good he has gotten just due to, because pretty much he's the 4th on the depth chart. Now, I wonder how good he can play to get himself into being a 3rd on the depth chart and maybe taking Hollywood Higgins' spot. So that will be real interesting to see. I will definitely say that. But the preseason games is 9 days away, baby. 9 days away. And we got Cleveland Browns football. We have the Hall of Fame game today as of this day of the recording. So we get to see the Pittsburgh Steelers. Boo! The Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cowboys play. Boo! So, let's see. I'm just trying to think. Not trying to think. I'm sorry. Somebody just texted my phone. But yeah. So basically, just Donovan Jones can really compete for that 3rd wide receiver position if Higgins starts to decline and Jones start to go up. But it's so hard to even get in that top 3 because it's Jarvis, Odell, Higgins, who has the connection with Baker, and Donovan Jones. So he's really the 4th wide receiver on that list. But if he can show spurts in his playing time, Kevin Stefanski and Andrew Berry drafted him. He's going to get playing time. As far as it goes for Odell and Jarvis, I hope that we do get to retain them. But Donovan Jones definitely looks like he's going to be great. He's a bigger, not better receiver, but a bigger receiver. He's kind of fast, big hands. So we'll definitely see in these preseason games how he look. If he lights it up in the preseason games, it's going to make it an interesting season to see who really gets play time. And that's really it. Not really it, but Let me guys, how you guys feel like and what you guys think of Donovan Peoples-Jones. Do you think he eventually would take Higgins' spot or jump up and maybe be like the number 2 receiver and take Jarvis' spot? Because it's a different multitude of scenarios that can happen with that wide receiver position. He just can't be number 1 because Odell is there. Unless Odell gets traded and Odell don't work out and then we trade Odell, and that just caused a lot of mess. I feel like we should just keep him and just get through the season no matter what and try to figure it out. But yeah, as far as Donovan Peoples-Jones, he definitely can explore and become a much great player coming out as a 6th round pick, which is great to hear if you're a Browns fan. Yeah, and as far as Baker, and as far as the depth chart goes, Higgins, Higgins on the 1-year deal. So with Higgins being on the 1-year deal, Odell really could get cut and Jarvis can really get traded or cut. Kind of makes this all unpredictable of really what's going to happen. Because if he plays bad, then okay, bring him back. He plays good. Do you get rid of everybody and draft a receiver 1st round? So who knows? It really depends on how the Browns play, how Nick Chubb performs, and yeah, how Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt performs. Because if the runs game's good and I'm gonna just call him DPJ, and DPJ shows a lot of potential, what they'll probably do is just get rid of everybody and keep maybe Higgins or Landry or Odell, whoever had the best season, and bringing in a wide receiver out the 1st round. Not to mention we still got Schwartz and JoJo Natson. JoJo Natson really just a deep ball guy. But you guys let me know. Comment down below. I definitely see Donovan Peoples-Jones having about a 500 to 800 yards. Maybe that's a little bit much. 400 to 800 yard season. Probably about 4 or 5 touchdowns. I definitely could see him doing that. Not having a lot of snaps, but I definitely could see him doing that. Especially in games, everybody doesn't play every game. So knock on wood, we made it almost to the first. Well, we made it to the Hall of Fame game with really no injuries besides Anthony Walker going down with that knee injury. So fingers crossed that didn't happen. And I'm happy that the Browns last year, it was just a riddle of injuries. So if we could just keep Donovan Peoples and everybody else healthy, then we could really see what everybody could turn into and their potential can be just really as a team and as a unit. I definitely feel like if Odell and Baker aren't going clicking together, like going together, I definitely feel like you should just give it time and still wait. But then at the end of the season, if it still ain't work out, then you should go to Donovan Peoples-Jones and let Odell walk, and then let Jarvis kind of be like the vet of the wide receiver core and bring in the wide receiver in the draft. That's what I would say. That's what I would do. You guys let me know. Comment down below. I have been reading some of you guys' comments. Follow me on my Instagram or on my Twitter. I'm going to start doing Q&As. Q&As is basically just question and answers where you guys ask me questions and I give you an answer on what I think as far as the Browns. I'm going to have a lot of different insiders. If you guys don't know Browns by Brad or some of the other insiders, I am connected with them and have conversations and talk and try to figure out what's going on as far as in training camp. My next video is probably going to be about Mac Wilson and just giving you guys an update on what's going on in training camp. It's another day, so hopefully some more news come out because we just really starting to get into pads and seeing how good, but it's not a full live practice yet, so it's probably gonna be fights and different stuff like that. I did hear that yesterday Donovan Peoples beats AJ Green on another deep ball, made it another outstanding catch, and it's almost like he's getting like 10 catches a day, which is honestly like utterly ridiculous. It's almost like he's getting 10 catches a day. So I definitely cannot wait to see this in an actual preseason game and see this against a live opponent. And this is a sidebar and a side note, but Myles Garrett and Jadeveon Clowney, I've been just completely messing with the offensive line. So I don't know if it's the offensive line messing that up or if they're just utterly ridiculous. It could be they're just utterly ridiculous. But you guys let me know. Like I said, comment down below. Predict Donovan Peoples-Jones stats and also predict what do you think his role will end up being by the end of the season. If he will take Higgins' spot, Landry spot, Odell spot, you guys let me know. Again, this is Browns by Will. I appreciate everybody for coming in. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and comment down below your thoughts. And I'm out. Let's go, y'all.